Do you have any idea where the rest of the class is?
Uh, yeah. Everyone's skipping class today.
Skipping?
Skipping.
Okay. Do you have any idea why they would do that?
Well, think of it more as like a protest against you.
Me? That's ridiculous. What problems could they possibly have with me?
Well, okay. I ain't the one who came up with the idea. I just volunteered to show up here to let you know what's happening.
Don't you guys realize how childish this is? This is insane. I ought to give you all F's on the midterm. I could do that, you know?
Well, slow your roller, okay? I think that might say more about you than it does about the students. Besides, we're all already failing the class anyways.
Alright. I just don't understand what problem they could possibly have with me.
Well, the rest of the class doesn't really like how you constantly give them homework and you blame it on them entirely if they don't understand something.
That's what the stunt is all about? Are you actually serious? You know, if you guys actually did the reading material, you would get it. You would have no problem.
Well, you can't really do it when there's so much of it. I mean, there's no pictures, there's small font, and you give us about 60 pages every 2 days. I mean, that's not possible on top of other classes' assignments, I mean, especially when no website's done a summary on the book yet.
All right, well, what about study groups? Have any of you even tried to make those? When I was in college, I made those myself, and it worked. Have you guys done it?
Yeah, we form them all the time. It doesn't really help if none of us understand the readings or the lectures. I mean, I don't get why you don't just lend us a hand.
And you know, I don't understand how none of you get it. All right? What is so hard to get?
Well, you're teaching us material that seems like it's from a 400 class. I mean, this is POL 101. I mean, why don't you just teach us about concepts like gerrymandering or whatever? Like lobbying? Lobbying. What is that? I don't know. What you're teaching us concepts like how I don't know, contemporary anarchy destroyed Marx's greatest ideals of communism or whatever. Like, what does that even mean? Are we even in the curriculum?
What did you even take in economics class? Basic civics? I mean, I can tell you're not understanding because that was just wrong. I mean, my goodness. Did you retain anything from high school?
I don't know a single person that carried out any knowledge from high school. I mean, honestly, I think the only thing I remember from those classes were the 3 branches of government.
Look, I'm teaching the way that I was taught. Worked for me. It's not working for you.
Okay, well, that's not the way that I was taught, right? That's not how I, or any of us for that matter, have learned things in the past.
I'll tone down the amount of concepts I'm giving you guys at a time, and I'll make sure you guys are understanding the material, so at least prepare.
All right, yeah, thank you, Professor. And I'll let the other students know that.
You know, this is actually the first time that I've taught an actual class. I do love it. I just realize now that instead of thinking that my way of teaching is best, I should be taking more criticism and adapting to you guys more.
Well, I'm glad we could come to a decision about something. I mean, that is what I came here for, but I thought you would have been a little more close-minded. You know, I do actually find this stuff kind of interesting.
Well, if you'd like, we could go over this during lunch. Maybe go over a few more of the concepts from class.
Sure, sounds good.
All right. Let's go over a few of those concepts about Marx. So,